Yo, welcome back to the 2KJ podcast. It's your home skillet biscuit 2KJ. And with me, I got my home skillet 24 on the line. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
That's good, man. Hey, you know the NBA finals are right around the corner. What you thinking?
I hope the Pacers don't win.
Dang, what's wrong with Indiana? You got a problem with Indiana?
Yup.
So why you want OKC to win?
SGA.
Why? Because he's an MVP?
Yeah. And I don't like Tyrese Halliburton, so.
What's wrong with Tyrese?
He's not in the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, okay. So that neither is SGA though. So how is that the differentiating factor right there? I don't get it.
I don't like Tyrese as it is, so.
Man, I was a super fan of Tyrese at one point. I used to think he could start with De'Aaron Fox. Back in the day, I really thought he could have started. I remember when he was a rookie and people was making jokes and stuff. And I'm like, man, that kid is a bucket. And it's crazy to see how he progressed.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. So who do you think is going to win the series? You said OKC?
Yeah, OKC in 5.
In 5. Who's going to win Finals MVP?
SGA.
You said the referees.
No, SGA.
You said the refs calling fouls all game. Giving SGA easy points. Free throw merchant. Yeah, that's what Dang, man, you gonna call him a free throw merchant? I know he is.
Hey, I never said I was a fan.
I mean, I know he kind of is sometimes, but, you know, we ain't supposed to say it out loud, because then it sound like, hey.
I think SGA done married the refs.
Dang, for real? Is that deep?
Yeah, for sure.
At this point, man, I think that he definitely gets a lot of calls in his favor for sure. But at some point, it kind of...
If you gonna give SGA all them foul calls, how about you check Steph's foul calls?
Listen, man, I would love for Steph to get a fair whistle, but at the same time, if you give Steph a fair whistle, then you're gonna have to give a lot of other shooters a more fair whistle as well. And that means that you're probably going to have to re-regulate and change how the game is going to be officiated from now on. Because certain shooters do certain things that make people contact them, especially Steph. Sometimes putting his feet out just a little bit more when he lands. And sometimes he falls when he shoots it. I don't know, man. That would be tough. That's tough. But in my honest opinion, I think the Indiana definitely could beat OKC in, I think, 6 games. And it'll be a tough series.
You tripping.
I think it'll be a tough series, but I think Pascal Siakam is the key to this series. If he goes off, it's over.
I got respect for Pascal.
Oh, for sure, man. He's a super bucket. I'm saying if he goes insane and Lou Dort ain't able to, like, contain him, or Chet's not able to contain him, I think it's going to be really simple for them to win.
You can say that. You can say that. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But you also got to think, OKC got more weapons. Because Indiana has one big star. That's all they have.
Yeah, it's Tyrese and Siakam. Everyone else is just role players. But, hey, they play their roles pretty well. Everyone does what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, but OKC got SGA.
J-Dub.
Chet.
Yeah. They definitely got Dort and Caruso. And yeah, they got a really deep team. But the question is if they can stay on point when the Pacers start running. Because their transition points are literally what keeps them ahead of most teams. And most teams aren't ready for that because they're fast. And Tyrese is such a great point guard that he'll always find an open man no matter what you make. Whatever decision you make, it's the wrong one with Tyrese. So,
But here's also another thing to think about. Did you ever think another factor that's going to come in with OKC is their experience. They're all super young.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like on the Pacers, they got a little bit more playoff experience.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now for OKC don't really have that.
Yeah, I think the most playoff experience they got is Caruso, isn't it? Yeah.
I can't tell you for sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then man, that's not a lot. Even though, bubble and all of that, but at the same time,
And then, you gotta question: is SGA gonna show up when it really matters?
That's a great question, because this is really the defining series right here.
Yeah.
And if the refs don't give him, if the refs don't completely give him everything that he's accustomed to, how is he gonna respond?
And another thing, I think Shea averages like 8 free throws a game. So, if you cut that in half to 4, if Shea don't get his foul calls, they're probably going to lose this year. I'm going to be honest.
I mean, that sounds likely, honestly. And
because you got to think, if you look at all their games that they've won by like 2 or 3 points, without the 4 free throws that he makes, then they lose. So I feel like it's going to be a close. I don't think there's going to be any blowouts whatsoever.
Right.
But I do think OKC will take it in 5.
Yeah, man. I still see it as Pacers and 6. And honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, bro, it's a slight chance, and don't call me a capper for this, but there's a slight chance that the Pacers might sweep them.
You cap them?
I'm not. Because the way I see it, man, is the Pacers always make runs. And no matter how ahead the other team thinks they are, the Pacers always can make a run. So I think that first game, OKC gonna be sleeping on them. They ain't even seeing what they can do because this is just like a warm-up game for them. And I feel like the Pacers going to come out and punch them in the mouth and go up by like 20 early in like the first half. And then by the time they get to the fourth quarter, they'll be exhausted. And I think they take the first one, then they take the second one, and after that, like, they pride is took.
I feel like the first game is going to be Pacers, because I feel like that's going to be like OKC's warm up pretty much.
Yeah,
like,
they always
understanding how they play.
Yeah, that's definitely
I feel like from that next 4 games they're getting swept.
Man, I don't know, man. It's definitely going to be interesting. I really am looking forward to it. But you said SGA's going to be will be the Finals MVP?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think they got to give it to Tyrese, man. I think regardless, I don't care how many points Siakam got. I think they got to give it to Tyrese. Because I don't know if you saw the Eastern Conference in the finals when when Siakam won the award, bro. And Tyrese looked like he was ready to walk up there.
That man, he looked mad after he didn't hear his name.
Oh, man, bro. That's the same meme that Drewski had that one time when he was at the All-Star game.
The Creator Cup.
Yeah, he was about to walk up, and he's like, he's pointing at himself and everything. That's crazy, man. That's hilarious. But
I'd be embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be embarrassed.
I mean, what's funny is it's gonna be the battle of aura, because they say SGA got insane aura and Tyrese got 0. So we're gonna have to see how it plays out on the court. I'm really looking forward to it, though, man.
But I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it.
Absolutely, absolutely. This has been another episode of the 2KJ podcast. I'm your host, 2KJ, and next we got your boy 24 right here. We appreciate you coming through, bruh.